Ian from Lean Media. Today we're going to be talking about low content book scams again. This is a question from a viewer to my YouTube channel. Would like to see your take on Amazon KDP low content books. I see stuff everywhere for it. Lindsay, thank you very much for the question. And indeed, there is a lot of low content book scams taking place on Amazon KDP right now. I've blogged about it before, and basically what a low content book is, this is from my Lean Media blog. They're basically short books, usually maybe 30 pages, 50 pages most. A lot of them are just on Kindle, or they're print-on-demand paperbacks. They could be something like a summary for another book, or it could be like a very simple plain notebook with a cute cover on it. Those are the classic examples of that. And 10 years ago, these low-content books used to be just written by like overseas content farms. You'd hire someone on Fiverr to say, all right, write a summary of like a best-selling book, slap a cover on it, and then start selling it on Amazon KDP. The scams have gotten a little bit more sophisticated and easier for scammers to use thanks to AI. And actually, this particular blog post I wrote was about AI gives new life to Amazon low content book scams. This was at the beginning of this year after ChatGPT turned up. And sure enough, as I warned at the time, basically all of these scammers are showing up on Amazon now with ChatGPT generated books. And a case that I've talked about before was this supposed author named Tom Leslie. This guy is this author, and I say that in quotation marks, is so prolific that he's written like about 40 books in 2023. Amazingly, all of them all have 5-star reviews. Look at this. You know, what are the chances of that? Every single review is glowing. It's 5-star. And basically what this person did, they're all technical topics. They used ChatGPT or a similar tool like Google Bard to create a text about agile project management with Kanban, cybersecurity, and ethical hacking. Churned out these low content books based on some ChatGPT output, slapped a cover on it, and started selling them on Amazon, and then further broke Amazon's terms of service by getting fake 5-star reviews. And if you look at the reviews, actually I have some screenshots here. Yeah, like here's an example from one of these books. They had all 43 global ratings, all 5-star, and there were ratings, not a single review. This is highly unusual. I've been a publisher for years. I've never seen a ratio of ratings to reviews like this. Usually it's the other way around. You'll get more reviews than just ratings without a review. But this guy, Tom Leslie, has somehow managed to do just 5-star ratings, a whole bunch of them. Then when you do see a book of Tom Leslie with an actual written review, they all look the same. Check this out. All one sentence, all like one short paragraph, or 3 short sentences. You can see they're the same length. Amazingly, the people that are writing these reviews, like Emmy Don, notice that her first name is capital E, last name is lowercase d. Same thing here, capital Y, lowercase c, capital D, lowercase f. So these are clearly gamed. The sad thing about it is this particular fake author, ChatGPT author, whoever's organizing it, this blew up on social media and on other sources like a month ago. Amazon still hasn't taken it down. So my take on this is that this is a problem that Amazon does not have control over right now. If a high profile case of review abuse and ChatGPT being used to write a low content book is not addressed after 1 month, you know that Amazon has no handle on this whatsoever. Interestingly, one of the other big players in the publishing ecosystem, Ingramspark, they banned low-content books years ago. And this is from 3 years ago. This particular blog post is from Roger Packer. And on February 27th, 2020, he noted that Ingramspark had just banned the low-content books. So part of the deception we've seen at Ingramspark includes blank books with cute covers, books masquerading as non-book products, and summaries representing popular books. These things are still showing up on Amazon. They're not using Ingramspark to do it. They're either using Amazon KDP or other third-party print-on-demand providers to dump this stuff into Amazon. There's a whole bunch of problems with this, unfortunately. One is that most of them are using the KDP Select to get these books into Kindle Unlimited. So they're taking money from the pot of money that Amazon gives to real authors, just is basically going to these ChatGPT scammers, and also just messes up the search results. Like if you go to Amazon and you want to search for a book, and all of a sudden you have 40 or 50 or 100 books written by an AI or a content farm that are just clogging up the results, or you're searching for a bestseller and then the summary comes up, that just takes it away from customers, and it takes away from the legitimate authors who are writing real books and spending a lot of time developing their voice, writing literature, writing nonfiction. So this is really a terrible thing. Amazon is not doing enough to stop the low content books. I don't even think they really have a policy in place for it, even though Ingramspark does. And unless Amazon gets a handle on it, this is just going to ruin the book marketplace on Amazon, I fear. It's just going to clog up the results with lots of garbage and just make it really hard for legitimate authors and legitimate publishers to publish books. And it's unfortunate, but that's kind of the way Amazon is. They're reactive rather than proactive in many cases. And as I said, if they don't have a handle on high visibility cases like this that were reported a month ago, you know that they still have a lot of work to do to develop policies around this and also to develop the technology around it so people can't submit this garbage. This is Ian Lamont from Lean Media. For more information on how to get the most out of Amazon KDP or other Amazon programs, I have a blog about it at leanmedia.org. Click on blog or video. All this content is free. I'm just trying to educate people and educate kind of legitimate publishers and sellers how to do things right on Amazon. Thank you so much for watching.